Hey everyone, it's Jess Tomlinson, your Radiant Self-Care Coach, and I'm back with another video in the Me Time Matters series. And we're talking all about why me time really matters, like beyond the green juice and yoga and smoothies and meditation and manis and petties. Those are all great, but me time and self-care is so much more than that. And my mission is to really bring you more knowledge in why this self-care practice, when we actually dig into our self-care practice, can bring you more connected to yourself, your inner radiance, your purpose, and really just put you on this planet in the capacity to the life that you are meant to live. So it's a lot more than just what we think of me time as in society. And today, I actually wanted to smash one of the me time myths, and that is that me time is only alone time. So now, first I want to lay this conversation with the fact that I think it is so important that we spend time by ourselves, connecting to what matters to us, getting clear around our needs, wants, and desires, and what we really, really want from this life, without all the noise of the outside world, that we kick society's ass and shed the expectations of what we think that we're supposed to be doing. And we can only really do that by going inside, by taking time for ourselves, by spending some true quality connection time with ourselves. And that can be super scary. But on the flip side of that, I want to open up this broader conversation that me time isn't just alone time. So self-care, in the definition of how I define self-care, which is giving ourselves permission to fulfill our deepest needs, wants, and desires at any moment and for any reason. Okay, so when we go to that definition of self-care, it opens up this whole world of possibilities for what self-care and me time, which is part of self-care, right, actually is. And let me tell you that when we truly take care of ourselves, and this is what I want to talk about today, we're going to need some people, man. So we are, first and foremost, not meant to do this thing called life alone. Part of my own personal story is that being like the oldest child, a people pleaser, just right, like any of you oldest children out there, I know you, I see you, we're like on this mission to like prove ourselves and like I can do it alone and like I have something to prove, right? And to do that, I do not need your help, because I mean, if I need your help, that means I'm needy and I'm not capable of figuring it out alone, right? So a lot of us older children have this disease, truly. But for me, what that did was it left me super lonely. And it left me yearning to fulfill my needs, wants, and desires in a way that I wasn't able to fulfill because I needed somebody's help. So what I want to challenge you to do is to shift your thinking when we think about me time and self-care, and to really understand that if we're truly taking care of ourselves, we're gonna have to ask for help. And there is a beauty in this practice, and it's hard. It's so hard. It's something that I still struggle with today. But when you are able to reach out and understand that self-care, one of the necessities of self-care and living a radiant life is asking for that help. Your self-care practice, once you receive that help, is going to be so much more rich, because when we have that human connection and we realize that, oh my God, I'm worthy of receiving this help. And guess what? Actually, people want to help me. When we start to get this and ask in the uncomfortable way that it takes to ask for help and realize I'm only one person, I cannot do this alone, we start to build a deeper, richer relationship with ourselves. Because what asking for help does is it allows us to know that we matter, that we deserve to receive support. and that we don't have to give that support back. We can just receive it. And by us doing that, we're actually giving a beautiful gift to the person who wants to offer their help. So me and some of my girlfriends the other night, the women's group that I lead, a bunch of us were out on the Strip in Las Vegas, which doesn't happen very often, but we were at an event, and we started talking about why is it so fucking hard to receive help? You know, not even just ask for support, but why is it so hard to receive support? And it all comes down to one thing, and that is our ability to know that just by being born, just by being alive, we're worth it. We are worth receiving that help. And we all kind of just went like, yeah, that's so it. Like, I don't have to do anything to be worthy of receiving your support. And in fact, that makes me a lot more badass in my self-care practice, because when I receive the support of another woman or another man or another human, like, that's really what we're after, right? Is to know that we're worth it. And that's what self-care is all about, is connecting to our innermost, deepest needs and wants and desires. And guess what, people? One of our top desires is to feel that human connection and to know that we are worthy. So, this is a big, big myth about me time and self-care, that we have to do it all alone, that me time is lonely, that it's, you know, hibernating in your house and closing yourself out and not reaching out for help. And let me tell you that it is not true. Again, it's important. You need to focus on yourself. You need to gain clarity on what you really, really need, want, and desire. But if part of gaining that clarity is like, I need to reach out, which I've been through many times. And let me tell you, it's not easy. I've been through, super depressed, 5-year relationship down the drain. I'm sitting on the toilet. All I can do is post in my private women's group, help. Like, literally, that's it. Like, I need help. And to receive the phone calls that come in, to receive the invitations to come over and cry on my girlfriend's couch. Like, those are the moments that our self-care, like, pays off, right? That it flourishes, because in that moment, I was able to know and get clear that I needed help. Okay. So, my loves, reach out, receive help, receive support. Know that me time is not just alone time. Self-care is really connecting with other human beings by first connecting with ourselves and getting clear that that's one of our desires. It's a big conversation. And I hope that you will continue to carry it on with me. You can use the hashtag #MeTimeMatters. I'm over on Instagram a lot, at LegitLoveJess is my handle. I would love to hear from you, whether it's over on Instagram with the hashtag #MeTimeMatters, or maybe it's in the comments over at JessTomlinson.com. If you want to start your self-care journey right now, I have an awesome recipe that you can dive into. It's called the Better Than Sex Smoothie. Yeah, seriously, delicious, amazing, and bonus, it's good for you too. So you can go to betterthansexsmoothie.com and get your free recipe download right now. And I look forward to having more of these Me Time Matters conversations with you. Mwah. All right, loves. Take care.